Welcome back to Elections 2017, the NBC TV and radio's live simulcast on the coming 2017 national parliamentary election. In any democratic nation, there are institutions mandated to deliver elections. In Papua New Guinea, the PNG Electoral Commission is given this very important role. The Electoral Commission was born prior to independence in 1967 and will celebrate 50 years of existence next year. Let's take a look into this constitutional body.
In any democracies the world over, there is an institution mandated to deliver elections. In Papua New Guinea, the PNG Electoral Commission has been given this very important role. It's mandated under Section 5 of the Organic Law on National Elections. The PNG Electoral Commission has been responsible for the country's past 8 elections, and it is currently gearing up once again for yet another similar event in the 2017 national elections. The Electoral Commission was born prior to independence in 1967 as an office under the then Department of Interior. From that time it was called the Electoral Office. The head of the Electoral Office was called the Chief Electoral Officer. It started with only 5 officers but has grown over the years to its current staff strength. The Commission has been around moving offices from Ella Beach to 3 Mile, then to Turumu and the Angau office at Boroko, to now the new headquarters located at Ohola in Port Moresby. The Electoral Office became the Papua New Guinea Electoral Commission when PNG became independent in 1975. Mr. Robert Bryant was the first Chief Electoral Officer from 1967 to 1969. He was followed by Mr. Simon B. Kaumi from 1969 to 1973. James Milleng served as the PNG Electoral Commissioner from 1973 to independence and continued on to 1981. From 1981 to 1986, Henry Veratao Iso. From 1986 to 1991, Luke Lucas took over from him. Ruben Cayulo was also a commissioner from 1991 to 2002. Sir Andrew Trawen was the first electoral commissioner to have served 2 terms in the office from 2002 to 2015. The current commissioner of the PNG Electoral Commission is Mr. Patilis Gamato. The first election was conducted in 1968 with a total of 484 candidates nominated for 84 seats, 69 open and 15 regional electorates. This event was not the official national election. It was to get representatives into the House of Assembly. There were 3 of such events back then. Not all representatives were elected. Some were appointed and others selected by their respective electorates. Since then, the Electoral Commission has been responsible for Papua New Guinea's past 8 national parliamentary elections. Its biggest yet on the way is the 2017 national elections. While it has 1,000 reasons to be anxious about the future, it has more so 1,000,000 other reasons to be happy of its rich history. The PNG Electoral Commission.
That's a brief rundown of the PNG Electoral Commission. You're watching and listening to Elections 2017, a simulcast of the NBC. Papua New Guinea's most distinguished election participant and the longest-serving politician in the Commonwealth, Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare, will join us when we return. Stay with us.